The third largest city in Scotland, located in the northeast, Aberdeen is a place of great diversity. Well known for its sprawling golden beaches, beautiful architecture and stunning scenery, which has contributed to Aberdeen winning the Britain in Bloom Award 11 times. Whether you want to catch a show at one of its famous theatres or have a night out, Aberdeen really does have something for everyone. One scene that is thriving is the local music scene. With a wide and diverse range of musical styles, tastes and locations, this scene has helped and inspire many people. One of those people is Ewan Cameron, who decided to start up his own independent record label.
When I was a lot younger, my dad was playing in a pub covers band, and he was the drummer, so there's always been a drum kit in the house. The first sort of 3 or 4 years that I was doing it, I wasn't really practicing, wasn't really paying attention in my lessons, that kind of thing. Probably took me about 4 years until I suddenly, I can't remember what it was, but something just changed and I decided that I really enjoyed playing drums and really wanted to be a musician. I guess the first sort of proper band that I was ever in was in 2005 I joined, and it was a band, at the time they were called the Shotgun Love Affair. They're now called Clear of the Sky, and it's a band that I'm still playing in currently. Some friends of mine from Denmark were looking for another label to help release one of their 7-inches. And so I kind of put my name into the hat because I wanted to help out some friends, and it's a band that I like. And then the singer who was organising all the artwork and everything asked for the logo and the name, and it was very much, I didn't have anything sorted at this point, and so it was very much kind of a brief, spend half an hour thinking, oh, what would be a good name, what would be a good name, and then that's when I came up with the name. The name is based on a TV show, Twin Peaks. It's filmed on the shore of what is called Black Lake, and so that was kind of an homage to that. Everything's done in this house. I usually use this room as the office. Generally, a band who have already paid for their recording, mixing, mastering, will then seek labels to put out the record in, whether it's a 7-inch, 10-inch or 12-inch. The majority of it is vinyl. Having done 25 releases so far, I think 24 of them have been records. I've done one release which was a tape release for a band called For Want Of from Texas. I'd never done it before, so I wanted to try and do it, and they're a band that I really like and I wanted to help out. And I guess I wanted to see how well a tape would fare compared to the records that I'd done previously. Sort of most notably, I did a record for a band from Connecticut they've got a really long name, it's The World Is a Beautiful Place and I'm No Longer Afraid to Die. I did the UK pressing of their most recent release, and so that was kind of the biggest, in terms of, I guess, band popularity, that's the biggest release I've ever done. I did a record for a band called Kaddish from Dundee. I think there were 300 copies initially done, and I think as far as I'm aware, there's not many of them left. So far it's been a lot of punk and hardcore, some emo, some metal. So there's a store on Big Cartel, it's just blacklakerecords.bigcartel.com. And everything is on there. I try and keep it up to date as and when items get sold, because I sell both through the store and then I usually take records to shows and sell at the shows as well. Kind of done a lot of merchandise over the past few years, largely because it helps. It's sort of an additional thing that helps then go back into the label, fund more records. Done t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, baseball caps, mugs, flyers, stickers, badges, that kind of thing. Everyone's very helpful and very supportive. I've got a lot of friends who play in bands and that sort of thing. They like the fact that it exists, and there's a lot of friends of mine who put on shows that will allow me to come to the shows and sell records as kind of an additional feature of their gig, I suppose. The label seems to have kind of gathered momentum over the last few years, so I'm hoping that trajectory continues for the next few years and that it continues to grow and develop and become more of a career rather than just a hobby.